And this is the astrological forecast for the sign of Sagittarius for the whole of 2018. You're in the fortunate position of being one of the two best signs to be during 2018. There are going to be some really nice things coming up for you later in the year, and there's certainly nothing challenging or majorly difficult coming up in this year for 90% of you. When I say 90%, there's one or two exceptions. So let's just get a few of the basics out of the way. The Sagittarius new moon is going to be on the 7th of December this year, and it's going to be around 15 degrees of Sagittarius, and that's actually a little bit of a stinker of a new moon because it's going to be pretty strongly squared to Neptune, but it's in the fullness of time, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. The Sagittarius full moon will be on the 29th of May at 8 degrees of Sagittarius, not causing a problem at all. Now, Venus isn't going to be in Sagittarius at all over the coming year because of its retrograde stuff that's happening in Scorpio, the sign before you. So I'm not worried about Venus. Mercury is going to be in Sagittarius 3 separate times during 2018. Now this is a weird one, it should only be there once, but it's going to be there 3 separate times because of its retrogrades. As you all know, Mercury was retrograde in Sagittarius in December 2017, and its retrograde shadow continues until it left Sagittarius, or until it leaves Sagittarius excuse me, around the 11th of January 2018. So the first 10-11 days of 2018, Mercury's in Sagittarius, but it's not a good time to be making big decisions. Mercury will then be in Sagittarius, going retrograde again over the 31st of October through to the 1st of December. So for the whole of the month of November, Mercury will be in Sagittarius and it will go retrograde there, and this is towards the end of the year. When it goes retrograde, it nips back into the end of Scorpio, then moves forward again, and Mercury will finally enter Sagittarius again around the 12th of December and stay there for the end of the year. So, the period of either early November or, ideally, post the 12th of December is the best time for any mercurial plans, such as long-distance travel, contracts, negotiations, or something like that. Mars is coming into Sagittarius. Mars loves being in Sag. Mars will be in your sign and it will affect every single one of you over the period of the 26th of January through to the 17th of March. This is an excellent time to be doing anything that requires a lot of physical energy. Decorating, gardening, moving home, marathons, anything that needs physical energy. 26th of March, 26th of January, 17th of March. Great time. Mars in your sign. Make the most of it. Pluto is not affecting you. He's in the next door sign of Capricorn, so he's not touching you. And similarly, Saturn is not touching you over 2018. Cue big cheers, because Saturn's just left Sagittarius and he's not coming back for another 27 years. Yabba dabba doo. Excuse me. Neptune is going to be affecting Sag. Over this last year, Neptune's been particularly difficult for those of you born around the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, maybe 5th of December, bringing a lot of confusion, fatigue, tiredness and uncertainty. This is clearing, and by February, March will be a thing of the past. However, over 2018, Neptune is going to be directly impacting on the horoscopes of those of you born around the 5th, 6th, 7th of December, and if you're one of these people, then do not plan on having a highly physically active year. Not a good year for doing anything that requires a great deal of focus, concentration or physical energy. You're going to be more tired than normal. This is not illness, disease or infection, it is fatigue. Okay, pace yourself accordingly. Plenty of baths, not showers, plenty of saunas, plenty of sleep, good food, plenty of regular low-level exercise. If you're born at the end of the first week of December, this is not a brilliant year for you in terms of being as projective and assertive and dynamic as you normally are. Uranus is going to be at the very end of Aries, and this is actually smiling on a very few of you. Those of you fortunate enough to be born around the 20th and the 21st of December, you're going to find that this year is going to be stimulating. There's going to be a lot of excitement individuality and fun. There's going to be a sense of uniqueness, novelty, adventure, futurism. Nice, nice. And here's the good news. Later in the year, not unfortunately until early November, November the 8th to be precise, Jupiter moves into Sagittarius. And over the period of early November through to the end of December, Jupiter is going to pass on top of the sign of every one of you born on or before the 3rd of December. So if you're one of these people born in the first 10 days of Sagittarius before the 3rd of December, you can look forward to putting on a little bit of weight in the last 8 weeks of the year, but also bringing an element of joy, fun, hope, optimism. It's a good year for the vast majority of you. It's only those people born at the end of the first week of December who are going to have a little bit of a difficult year. So get out there, make things happen, particularly during late January through to the middle of March, when Mars is in your sign, and there's no big nasties coming in except for Neptune for a few of you. Have a great year. Big thank you to all those people who have helped me over this last few years. It's people like you who keep people like me going. So thank you, and have a great year, folks. See you on the monthlies. Bye.